I've had my previous HMO since 2019. They used to offer monthly premiums, but then along the line, they changed their business focus and started offering only quarterly premiums. But then they also increased the overall cost when you look at what I used to pay for my monthly premium. So I decided to go shop for a new HMO provider. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the provider that I picked. The first provider I checked out is Clafiya. They have a health savings account that helps you save towards wellness and health expenses. But for the purpose of this video, I did not check them out because that is not what I want. I was using my former provider that allowed me pay monthly premiums and then get access to healthcare when I needed it. For the purpose of this video, these guys did not fit the requirements, they didn't fit the bill, so I didn't check them out at the time that I recorded the video in May 2025. However, in September of 2025, I did check them out and I still did not want them. They still did not meet what I wanted. So if you need them, you can actually check them out. And if there's somebody on that team that wants to show me a demo of how it actually works, I'm happy to oblige and get a look through. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to move on to the next one. So the next guys are Clearline, and they have plans for retail, corporate, and for SMEs. This is what their pricing looks like. As you can see, I used to have the B2D before, and this is what it actually costs. However, they said their care plan is only accessible via telemedicine and not in a hospital. Clearly, that's that one in looking. Okay, so for my former HMO, this is the plan I used. As you can see, these are all the benefits I have accumulated to date since 2019. But unfortunately, I am not able to continue with them because I do not go to the hospital that often, and the increased price when I can get something cheaper elsewhere is just not worth it, especially because I'm still using the same facilities. Yeah, it's still on their website, but it's not for me anymore. The next company I checked is Leadway Health. They have an international plan in addition to corporate and retail plans. There's a full review coming up, but before I go on to the next company, I want to actually check out Clearline. I want to view the full plan, which is surprising because for a company that's this big, they have their plans on a PDF. So surgeries, inpatient limits, up to surgery limit of 250,000, and then where is our Reliance? Surgeries up to 300,000, annual global limits on the Alexandrite. Okay, the Alexandrite was 117,000, I guess, per person. So I don't mind paying the cost of the diamond. Right, let's go back. So this would keep us here, but then in the middle is where we want to be. So if we look at the breakdown of this, we want to stay in the middle plan. This would not do, so this would do. We want category C to D hospitals. I need to make sure that the hospitals that I already use are here. These are my requirements. It needs to have telemedicine. It needs to have the hospitals I already have, and then because I do not have to switch. So let me see category C and D before we continue. Lagos. On this page, I checked for the health facility I currently use because I wanted to be sure it was available before I made a payment. However, after checking, they didn't have it on their supported facilities, so I didn't use them. But you can try them if you have a facility you want on their list. I want to try Avon individual. Annual limit of
5 million. Oh, you can actually consult nutritionists and dietitians. I'm not sure I had it in the other one. Okay, you get access to a private ward, ECG, EEG, CT scan, all those things are covered there. Emergency care is covered here. Ambulance service, minor surgeries, major surgeries. So this is where I was before, and then if I want to move here. I think Avon is good, but let's see if they have a provider.
I tried to use the search functionality on their website to check if they currently support the provider I have been using this past few years. However, I came to the sudden realization that their search function does not work. So rather, it's a list you just have to go through, and yeah, that was not working for me. Around the time I recorded this video in May 2025, this company was aggressively advertising across Lagos, and I caught some of their adverts. Since then, I've been using them, and I really do not have any complaints yet because they've served me well. Now, they do not have gym access like my previous provider. However, every other thing has worked smoothly for me so far, and there are no complaints yet. I have a coupon code that you can use to sign up if you want.
Inpatient, outpatient, unlimited, psychiatry, 6 weeks, 4 weeks. So this is where I was before. Renal care, 24-hour telemedicine. Awesome. Okay. So I think what we're going to do right now is check for the hospitals. Oh, there's now ZenCare Plus and ZenCare Prime. Okay. I don't know what the difference is. So I checked for the two health facilities that I use, and they were both available. So let's see what else they have for me. Regardless of the provider that you choose, you should always be on the lookout for their exclusions. In the case of these guys, there's a long list of those, and always be mindful so you don't go to a clinic when you need a service and find out that you're not covered for it. That could be really painful. I chose these guys and I went for the last plan. So let's see Hygeia. So I think this is where I was. If I could go here, individual. Trying to sign up for Hygeia was just looking like a long thing really, and I decided I wasn't going to do it, especially because their plans were also in a PDF format like the Clearline guys. So onto Sanlam I went. At this point, I had been checking this for a bit and I was already tired, but I couldn't find how to navigate the Sanlam website to look for a health insurance plan. So I decided to end my search and go back to the company I had already settled on. And here is how that sign-up process went. It was quite seamless, I must admit. So of course, I had to first pick a plan, and then I was shown the benefits I would enjoy effective immediately by month 4, month 6, month 10. Then I had to give them my personal details, so my name, my email. Then I provided a password and then filled in an OCP, and I was on my merry way. So after creating an account, I think the next thing was to actually buy a plan. I chose a standard plan. You can buy it for a family, you can buy for others, you can even add beneficiaries, but I didn't do any of that. So I paid for a month for the first time, but then I reduced the frequency after that, and the rest is just to activate the plan
upload your passport, get your HMO ID, and then wait for maybe 2 hours for your data to populate. It was really simple, and so far I'm happy. Like I said, I've chosen these guys, and apart from not having access to a gym, I think every other thing is good. Live healthy, and until next time, see ya.